Hey, this is Christine, your DIY craftaholic. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you are new, welcome. This video is a part of the Napkin Exchange hosted by Sarah, which I'll talk a little bit more about later on. But let me share with you the napkins I received. I got my napkins from Daisy, and for privacy, I covered both our addresses. So here I'm just cutting the envelope open, if I could get it open. I could just rip it, but I don't want to because I don't know how it's packaged and I don't want to damage what's inside. Okay, so we have other goodies in here. A pack of rub-on transfers. Let's get that out the way. Gold rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree. Daisy, you must know that I love rub-on transfers. I really do. A happy fall glass transfer. I love that too. And a happy birthday sticker. I'm sure I'll be using these one day. Now here's a card. Let's take a look. It says, "Just because." And I'll just quickly read what it says on the inside. "Hi Christine, I hope you like what I picked out. I recently went to an estate sale and picked out a bunch in hopes that I wouldn't send any duplicates of what has been sent. I can't wait to see what you create. Hugs, Daisy." Oh, thank you so much, Daisy. I really appreciate that. Now let's look at the beautiful napkins. They're so beautiful and beautifully packaged. Let's see. These have some roses with a nice olive green border. I love those colors. Then we have napkin with a Thanksgiving turkey. I like that it has 4 panels. More Thanksgiving design. This one has beautiful pumpkins. Then another fall napkin. I just love fall. And this one has red and gold or bronze stripes on one panel. I may save this one for use later on. And then another with poinsettias. Beautiful. I love them all. Now I'll have to put on my thinking cap to decide which ones I'm going to use for this video. Alright, so let's pack this up and head on over to my first DIY. For DIY number 1, I selected 2 of the pumpkin napkins and one with this pretty maple leaves. I'm also going to use these 2 mini rolling pins that I got from Woodpecker's Craft for DIY number 2. 3 of these wooden planks that come in a pack of 6 from Crafter's Square. And here I'm just trying to see which of these fall ribbons match the colors on the napkin. And I chose this one with a little gold trim. I believe I got that from Dollar Tree. I then gave the planks 1 coat of Waverly White chalk paint. Didn't want it too heavy, just enough to highlight the colors of the napkin when I placed it on top. And then I dried that just a little bit. And here they're all dried. I then separated the back ply and the one with the pumpkin. That needed to be trimmed down a little bit. So if you are new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I'm so happy you joined me today. Here on my channel, I do DIYs on a budget, dupes, look for less, and some occasional Dollar Tree shopping hauls and thrift flips. If you love budget-friendly DIYs like these and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing and be sure to hit that notification bell. Hit it again and select all so YouTube notifies you whenever I upload new videos. And I then added some Mod Podge and dried it with some, or partially dry it with some heat. Not completely, just enough where it was not too wet. Then I placed the napkin on and used my finger to just smooth that out. I apologize for my dry skin. I was crafting a lot that day, and as crafters, you know, our hands are all over the place. I was sanding, I was dusting, trust me. So I apologize if it offends anyone. Then I took a piece of parchment paper and placed that on top and then applied some heat. I've seen a lot of my friends use mini heat press to reactivate the Mod Podge, and that prevents it from bubbling. I treated myself to a little mini heat press and I can't wait to start using it. I love it already and I haven't even opened the package. Anyways, back to my heat gun, my trusted heat gun and parchment paper. That served me very well. And I am a use what you have kind of girl. And I know a lot of you are too, right? So I heated, rolled with the Mod Podge roller, added some more heat and rolled a little bit more until they were all done. Then I used a sanding block to file off the excess. And because I didn't want to disturb the surface, rather than using the liquid Mod Podge, I took them outside and used some of this Mod Podge spray to seal it. And as always, you want to do that in a well-ventilated area. So now it's time to embellish. So I flipped them over and spaced them out just about 1/4 inch equally. And here I took the ribbon and laid it out on the board, just kind of turning the top in an awareness fold, and that is going to serve as a loop for hanging. And then I just held down the end with my finger and added some hot glue, making sure it doesn't shift. And after I was done with that, I flipped it back over and I made a little shoelace bow just by wrapping around my fingers a couple times, maybe about 4 times, and I tied it in the middle. And then I took this piece of wire that I trimmed from one of the Dollar Tree wired ribbon, and I wrapped it around the middle and glued it around. And that's just for decor purposes and because it matches the trim on the ribbon. And then now back to my trusted rub-on transfers. I found the word home and I rubbed that on in the middle. And here you can see my finger took off a little piece, but I was able to fix that with a Sharpie. So this is a napkin exchange collaboration where we send pretty napkins to someone in the group and watch them turn them into even prettier DIYs. And we love it, it's fun. Now this is hosted monthly by Sarah from Sunflowers and DIYing, and her guest host this month is Jackie from Mamma Mia DIYs. We're all small channels and just trying to grow here on YouTube, so make sure you stop by Sarah's and Jackie's channels, as well as all the creators on the playlist. Links to their channels as well as the playlist will be in my description box below. So now we're on to DIY number 2. I purchased these mini rolling pins from Woodpecker's Craft earlier this year for about 60 cents each. Here I'm going to use this leftover mixed paint to paint the pins, or just the tip of the pins, but I had to shake it up real good. But I must tell you that these rolling pins, when I purchased them, was a really good deal. The more you purchase is the less you pay. My affiliate link is in my description box below. If you make a purchase, I get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. Then I painted the middle with some Waverly white chalk paint. And then I just cut off one panel from the napkin, remove the ply, and then just cut that in 2 again and trim down the border accordingly. And for these, I followed the same process as I did in DIY number 1 by using a little of the Mod Podge, some heat to activate the Mod Podge. Now, to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can find all my social media links in my Linktree address that is in my description box below. And now it's all done. And after that, I just filed off the excess using this small nail file. I then applied some Mod Podge to the tips to seal it. And of course, I also sprayed this with some Mod Podge spray off camera. Now these ribbons I got from BB Craft. And after I decided on the color I needed, I used my heat gun to just iron out the folds. And I made 2 small shoelace bows and just glued those on. You see me fighting with the glue strings. And to add a little bit more pizzazz, I bordered the tips using this gold metallic marker from Dollar Tree. And it's done. And now for the final reveal. Let me know what you think, guys, about these 2 DIYs today that I used the napkin I received. Daisy, did I do justice to your napkins? If you like what you see here today, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video, because it really helps my channel get noticed by YouTube, and also allow other viewers like yourself to find my channel. I am so close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so if you have not yet subscribed, I would love if you would do so. And don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below, as well as the host channel. And if you like videos like this, I suggest this one right here and this playlist. And stay safe until next time. Bye.